Rick, why was DJ Durkin fired?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. I think that's what everyone has been asking the past 24 hours. But I mean, basically, there was a change of heart, and the backlash was so loud and so profound and so overwhelming yesterday that the Maryland president, Wallace Lowe, decided that he needed to kind of go with his heart. And it's important to understand Wallace Lowe wanted to fire him initially, but it's the Board of Regents that kind of oversee him, and they're the ones that urged him to bring DJ Durkin back. There was so much of an outcry yesterday that I think Wallace Lowe realized there's no way DJ Durkin can continue coaching this team and be on the sideline Saturday, and he really had no choice, he felt, but to finally reverse course and part ways with DJ Durkin.
But they brought him back. That's what what happened in a 24-hour period that, aside from the reaction, he's not more guilty. It feels like they fired him. But did they fire him for the correct reason?
Well, I mean, certainly many people think that they could have made this move, in August or September. But I think it's important to realize there's two different kind of entities, two different power brokers here. There's the Board of Regents and there's the university president. The university president felt like his arm was twisted and he had no choice but to follow the regent's recommendation. I think the outcry was so loud yesterday that he realized that he had no choice but to defy that recommendation and reverse course. So certainly he could have defied it from day one, but he was under the impression, and this is from sources that we've spoken to numerous times over the past few days, he was under the impression that if he didn't bring DJ Durkin back, the board would get rid of him and find someone else that would, some other president, some other interim entity that would follow their wishes.
What's he accused of?
Well, so they're not firing him with cause. They're not saying that the program had toxic culture. They're not saying that he was in any way responsible for Jordan McNair's death. I think what they're terminating his employment, and you don't need to really explain a reason because they're buying out his contract. So on a very simple level, they're just saying the relationship is not sustainable. DJ Durkin cannot continue as head coach. It's not the best thing for the team, for the university, for the campus community. So they don't have to outline a specific reason or give any cause because they don't feel like they necessarily had cause to fire him, just on the spot and terminate his employment, without pay.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.